Okay. Hello. Can you see me? Give me a thumbs up if you guys can or can't see me. I hope you can. I got my computer all connected. I hope you can. Happy New Year to y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Uh, yes. Hi. Okay. Sony camera. Okay. It's all good. Can y'all see me, everybody? Not yet? Not yet? Okay, hang on. Maybe there's something going on here. Uh, hang on. Okay, I don't know. OBS is currently active. All streams recordings will be. Come on. Scene 2. There we go. Oh my goodness. Hi, hi, hi. Okay. Okay, how about now? How about now? Girl, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I'll ever get a hang of this technology stuff. Good Lord, good Lord. Okay. So can hear you but not seeing you? Yeah, you can. I can see. Hooray, somebody, yes? Okay. Okay, so a thumbs up for, give me two thumbs up if you can see me and hear me, please. Ay, ay, ay. Y'all, I'm telling you. Okay, four thumb Aquarius girl. She's like five thumbs up. She said, I can see you and hear you and feel you, girl. Okay, I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's turn on the lights, right? So we can have some. Okay, no, I'm going to move that a little bit so that y'all don't see the rings in my eyes. That's a bit annoying, right? Okay, there we go. A little bit better, right? Awesome. Oh my goodness. Look how many people are. Wait. Claire Burrows. Hey, it's just after midnight in the UK. So happy to. Oh, Happy New Year, Claire. You're ahead of us. Aquarius girl says, hey, super excited. Persephone, good to see you. Gypsy girl, hey girl, hey. Kelly, happy New Year to everybody. Pauline Rab, hello. Compute 52, happy New Year. Elena, yes, happy New Year to all of you. Patty Burns, Brenda Lee, Texas Patriot. Um, yes, Delvin, Aquarius girl, Lucinda 5563, B Bites. Who else? Afro-human. Hey girl, hey. I'll be listening but will not listen over. Wait, I'm playing Operation. Oh, okay, got it. She's 5. We're jamming and dancing. Oh, that is so cute. Oh, yeah. Here in New Zealand in the future, 2022 so far already. You're ahead of us. Happy New Year. Gypsy girl says, hey, then be by. It's so funny. Part of the world is in a different year already, isn't it? Yeah. Then Delvin, I still advise to enter cautiously. It's a beautiful sunny day here. Oh, wow. And I get to spend it with you guys. Oh, we really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Pandora's Box, hello. Leslie Bonito, hello. Mary Ganutz, Rochelle Martinez. Oh my God, who's this? I have to, who's that? DTC Prime. Oh, good to see you, girl. Thank you so much for your generosity. Thank you. Rochelle Martinez, Aquarius girl. Okay. Then who else? To do Mallory. Mallory says no. Okay. I think that was when the camera was being messed around because I can never figure this out. I can never. I mean, it just blows my mind. Some days I just get it. I'm like, boom, it's done. And some days I don't know what happens to me. I kind of just forget what I'm supposed to do or something like that. I lose it. So even now I was trying to upload some videos, where I do all that split screen thing, picture in picture, and my iMovies kept crashing on me and it wouldn't quit because I was like, maybe I can restart my computer and it'll set right, but the darn thing wouldn't go away. And then I call Apple, and as I call Apple and say hi, whatever, it's fixed itself. I was like so annoyed. Whatever. Okay. Mary Bacci, she's new, I think. I don't believe I've. Kristen Van Vuren, Lisa E, Moonsa Balloon One, hey. Okay. Cindy Johnson, that's a new name. Artate, yes. Lisa E, okay. Rune, That's a new name. Hello and welcome. Jan P. Oh, I missed. Miss Sally, Cecile, Melissa S. Susie Marie McDowell, hello. Karen Cowie, hello. I was like, I'm sure I missed somebody's name. ML, Happy New Year. Then Pandora's Box, Veronica Dupu, Marty Papin, hello. Persephone, okay. So, first and foremost, let me take this opportunity to say thank you to all of you people, all of my subscribers, the real family. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for making this year for the channel to be as successful as it has been. I so appreciate you. East Coast Diane, hey, Happy New Year. So thank you so much. I mean, credit to you folks. Like I say all the time, no creator can have a successful YouTube channel without subscribers. So I thank you. I appreciate you. I acknowledge you. I see you. I send my love and my prayers and my blessings to all of you. Thank you so very much. I am so excited to be starting this new year with you. It's going to be fantastic. Y'all know I made some little announcements here and there. So I'll quickly go through those announcements since a lot of you are here and address that, and then we can move on to what we have going on today. Heather Thompson, who else? Dave the teddy bear dog. Hey, Dave. Okay. So, as you all know, some of you all may already know, but I have started another channel. It's called The Real Astrology. Wendy Gills. Hi, Wendy. It's called The Real Astrology 1123. So that channel is going to be dedicated to astrology and astrology only. Okay, so this channel will remain as it is, where I am going to be continuing with my tarot, the Friday lives, the Saturday, first and third Saturday live, where I'd have those sessions, if you will, in terms of all things esoteric. We're going to continue all of that, continue to work on these criminal cases or whatever. We're going to do all of that stuff, right? But the astrology channel, it's going to be dedicated only for astrology. So weekly astrology forecast for all the signs, and monthly astrology forecast for all the signs, and year ahead astrology forecast for all the signs. I do that even for this channel. So that's going to continue as is. So Happy New Year from Sydney, Australia, Marie. Hey. So we're going to do that, and a couple of other things. As far as personal readings are concerned, I always used to do only WhatsApp. Now I will be offering personal readings via WhatsApp and or Zoom, whatever you're comfortable with. Moving on, okay? That's from January 1st. So that's only for people who have paid for the readings. I know I've done some giveaways with Kathleen Cheney, hello, where it's been free readings I gave away. Those I'm not going to be doing on Zoom. I'm just going to finish those on the WhatsApp. Any new reading going on, paid readings going on from January 1st I will offer WhatsApp and Zoom. Now, another very interesting thing is I had intended to have a twice a year meet and greet type of a Zoom session, right? So I wanted to have it on January 1st and then on July 4th, that type of a thing. But we went ahead and had the Zoom just this past Wednesday on the 29th. And it was so much fun, y'all. It was so much fun. So I didn't pay to get into that program. You know how they have a free trial program and then you pay and whatever. I said I'm going to do the free trial thingy and see how it works. If I enjoy it as a host and if you all would enjoy it, then I would go ahead and pay and enroll and do all that stuff. So they told me initially this first free thingy is going to be only for 40 minutes and I can invite up to, I don't know, however many people. So I was like, okay, it's all right, 40 minutes, we'll give it a shot. Well, halfway through that, they put up a little pop-up, whatever, saying that congratulations, we've removed that 40-minute limit on you. And then we ended up, I think we started at about 6:50 or 6:45 or something like that. By the time we called it at 10:04, it was a little past 11:30. So it was so much fun. It was such a pleasure to see the faces behind the names and to kind of here we're all chatting. Of course I can see some of you all have your little pictures or your username, but like the way you see me, I would love to see all you guys too. It was just such a blast. I at least enjoyed myself, y'all. I really did. And I did some giveaways. Maybe I'll show you just a couple samples that I have here. Okay. Okay. Did I not do a good job of it? Hang on, you guys. Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, where is that even? Oh my goodness, am I missing a t-shirt? Okay. Okay, I promise. I was not going to. So I got some t-shirts made. So one of them is white with gold letter and the other is black with silver. So this is what it says in the front, right? It just says like the real tarot 1123, and look at the back. Y'all see that? Right? So I was very excited. I thought that was fun. So I made that. I made them black t-shirt with silver lettering and white t-shirt with gold lettering. And the other one I did was right? And the same thing in front, you have the real tarot, whatever. So these are just like, I just picked up a few. I have, the stuff that I say normally, all the weird stuff that I say, and you all have a lot of fun about it. Well, those are the things that, I wanted to put. This is the black version, right? These are just crew neck t-shirts, right? So these are going to be like unisex t-shirts, and of course I'm going to be doing other stuff like once my website is up and running and get which is all going to, I was so mad because I was like, I wanted to launch my website before Christmas. Anyhow, all in good time. I won't push it. So I'm excited once I get all of that up and running and put all of these different merchandise, if you will, on my channel. It's going to be a lot of fun. And during these Zoom sessions, I will be having giveaways and stuff like that. I just wanted to show you all these t-shirts, which I gave away to whoever was there on the Zoom that day. Dave, the teddy bear dog, says so cute. Thank you. Alexis Taylor, hello. Veronica Dupu, hello. Who else did I miss? So, yeah, another thing is, as far as the Zoom is concerned, what I decided was I will be doing. So Zoom is not going to be for everybody. When I send out specific invitations, the meet and greet is different, of course, but it's going to be for, subscribers and all of that stuff in general. But I'm going to have some exclusive Zoom sessions where I'll be delving into more different stuff, if you will. Let's say astrology, a completely different avenue of astrology, or tarot, something a different avenue in that. There's so much more to this, right? Those things may not be everybody's cup of tea. So I'll put it out there. I'll say, hey, I'm going to have a Zoom with this particular subject. If you all are interested, let me know. But those Zoom sessions will be only for people who are subscribers. And you have to have subscribed to my channel for a minimum of 3 months, because I don't want to open it out to everybody. Another thing I want to say is those Zoom sessions will not be put on YouTube. And the reason I want to do that, who's that? Dare? Lisa Atanasovsky, hello. Dare, hello. So the reason I don't want to put those on YouTube is I just want to provide an avenue. That's not the right word. What is the right word? A modality where we all feel safe and secure, and we are not stressed about some psycho crazy person, that sort of a stuff. Because now you can see our faces as well, and then some of you use your real names. Of course, some of you don't. You use your username, which is all fine. So I want to keep that comfort, that how shall I say? I want you all to feel comfortable enough that you all will be like, it's okay, I can show my face. It's only us, our little real family. It's not going to be all the crazy people around, right? So I'm not going to post those, although they are recorded. I keep those records for my own record, but I will not be posting those Zoom sessions on YouTube. I won't, because that's personal, that's private, it's only for us. So that way, y'all can rest assured that, y'all are secure. Judy, hello, that, you can show your faces, and there's no, you don't have to if you don't want to, you can just be on volume, right, speech thingy. You don't have to have the video thingy, but it'll be nice to get to see each other and talk general stuff and that sort of thing, and get caught up with all that, and also focus on these particular areas that I really want to delve into and I really want to go into, and those of you who are really interested to be able to share that knowledge with you all. Now, one thing I want to say is, I as a host will pay Zoom. When I send you an invitation, you guys don't have to pay Zoom to accept the invitation. Okay, not everybody is aware of this, so pardon me for explaining it. And those of you who know how it works, you all know. So when I send an invitation as a host to you folks, for you to accept the invitation and get on Zoom, you don't need to pay Zoom to accept that invitation. You just accept that invitation and come on board. If you happen to have an account already with Zoom, that's a different thing altogether, right? So that's that. But when I do my personal reading sessions, of course, you will be paying for the personal reading, right? But again, you don't have to pay to get on Zoom. You get it? So, all right, that's that. The Real Astrology 1123. Yes, ma'am. So, what else? What else did I want to... who's that? The sayings are so you. Thank you, Patty. Oh, I have a whole bunch others in the making too. So it's going to be fun stuff. I want to be able to decipher my chart myself. Okay. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But Dave the Teddy Bear, on my astrology channel, I'm not going to be teaching astrology. I'm just going to be doing the forecasts. So because that's very, very in-depth. I mean, yes, tarot also you can go to any level, but astrology is so much more detailed. It's just unbelievable. Tarot too, don't get me wrong, I am not in any way, shape or form dissing tarot can get to the just as detailed as astrology too, but that's a whole different ball game. Not everybody is interested in astrology, so it is what it is, right? So anyhow, all right, do you all have any questions? So my email address for the tarot channel, I have that email address in the description box. Of course, the mailing address will remain the same. And I will, if anybody wants to book an astrology thing, then I will send you a completely different list in terms of, how to go about setting the personal reading and how much I charge and all that. That'll be a completely different list. What I have set aside for tarot is not going to be the same, just so you all know, okay? My new channel is called The Real Astrology 1123. Tammy Smith asks, what is the name of the new channel? The Real Astrology 1123. I haven't posted any videos as yet. Within the next couple of days, I just have an introductory video. Within the next couple of days, I'm going to be posting videos. They're all set. I just need to fine tune them to upload them, and we're good. So, Happy New Year, Kelly. And before we go, so are we going to find out that JFK is alive? Well, let's get into the reading. So yeah, Zoom is really easy. It's really, really easy. When I send you an invitation, you just follow the instructions. It's super easy. So what else? The Real Astrology. Yes, ma'am, that is correct. Yeah, astrology is unbelievably interesting. It's so cool. Can you share the link, Dave the Teddy Bear Dog? Can I share the link for what, honey? For the astrology channel on YouTube? The Real Astrology 1123. Rachel O'Brien says hello. Yeah, that's what the doctors used to, right? So then, having said all of that, oh, thank you, Lisa. I'm still struggling with it. I still haven't figured out how I'm supposed to set it or not. Funny thing, I wake up in the morning and I go, you go wash your face and brush your teeth and all that. Araceli, hey, you look in the mirror and I go, oh, actually, my hair looks nice. Okay, I don't need to touch it, don't need to do anything. It actually looks good. And then when I make an effort to actually brush it and all that, I'm like, oh my goodness, whatever. So, all right, you all ready? Okay. Oh, what happened to this thing? Is that not recording? Or is it recording? Oh, stand by. Okay. Yeah. I don't know which camera is picking up now. I'm completely at a loss. So, all right, y'all. So let's get on with this because everybody is all thing about this guy, right? So I did get the names and date of birth. Y'all are ready? Okay. So I did get his name, of course. JFK, everybody knows. John Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr. Born on November 25th, 1960, Sagittarius. Of course, he loved activities and flying and all that stuff. Died July 16, 1999. Well, they didn't find the bodies, did they? I don't think they found the bodies. If somebody knows anything different, let me know. Hey, Judy. How you doing? Then Carolyn Jeannie Bessette Kennedy, if she took his last name. She was born on Jan 7th, 1966. My goodness. Oh my God. She would be 55 now. January 7th, she'll turn 56. Oh my God. They did find the bodies. Oh, okay. I don't know, girl. I didn't follow that. But okay. So let's do a very quick. Okay. I'm going to do a quick numerology thing. And then for both of them. And then we'll. So for Carol Jeannie Bassett, I don't know whether I should add his last name. I don't know whether she took his last name. Yeah, they did die in a plane crash, yeah. Okay, so let's see, John. Give me 1 second while I do this math, okay? Kennedy. Y, where's Y? 7. And then JR, 1 and R9. Okay. So 8, 9, wait, 6 plus 5 is 11, 12, 20. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 44, 44, 54, 54, 50, 16, 17, 21, 28. Okay, so 17, 21, 2, 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. Four. Okay, for her, Carolyn, so 3, 1, 9, O, L. Hang on, you guys, I promise. Y, CAROL. Y, I'm working. And I feel terrible when I'm looking here and I'm not looking at you. How do you follow dead people on Twitter? What? I had to look up at the right moment. Oh, she does go by Kennedy? Okay, I'm going to add that. Leslie Bonito says, Dar, how do you follow dead people on Twitter? What? Okay. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. They must have a Twitter, whatever about him. Okay, got it. Okay. Then Genie, J E A N N E, Beset. Okay, so 10, 20, 26, 31, 31, 34, that is the 7, 15, 20, 21, 22, that's 4, then 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18 plus 1 is 9, and Kennedy, right, we have Kennedy, Y 7, so it's going to be 15, well 14 plus 15 is 20, 14, 29, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 35. Okay, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, okay, no. Okay, so 9, 9, 18, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait, 8. Okay, so you have 7, 9, and Kennedy is 19. So we have 7 plus 4 plus 9, 10. 19, 23, 30. Oh, okay. So let's put that away. And I don't know where my other sheets are, but we'll leave it. So he was born on July 16th. So that makes him a Cancerian. Okay. And for him, it is I'm going to put this number here. And for her, it is a 3. So if he's a Cancerian, and if you look at the 3rd house, so 1, 2, 3, Virgo, very particular, very specific, very pay attention to minutiae, the details, very anal. And for her, if you look at 3 and 2nd house, so she is January 7th, which leaves her as a Capricorn, correct? Yes, January 7th is a Capricorn. Why am I missing all my papers? That's extremely odd. Oh, I can't find it now. How fun. Darn it. Okay, so that leaves her as a Capricorn. So he is a Cancerian and Capricorn, right? Somebody correct me. Isn't she a Capricorn? Wait, after securing the ocean. Okay. So if she was born on Jan 7th, she's a Capricorn, correct? Why am I having a brain fart right now? I don't understand. Oh. Y'all, seriously, I sometimes... January 7th. Let's look at this. So terrible. Very, very sad. Very unfortunate. Hang on, everybody. So January, yes, definitely a Capricorn. So January 7th, very... she too could be very exacting, very domineering. She had to learn to control her temper. She did have a little bit of a temper, believe it or not. People might have thought that he did, but she did have a little bit of temper. Yeah, that is so interesting. All right, let's move on to the numbers, right? So numbers is 7 plus 7, 14 plus 10 plus 18. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 3, 4 is equal to 6. So he's 6 and 2. So John 6, 2, and this young lady, Carolyn, 1, that's 8, plus 10 is 18. 3, yeah, she vibrates. She was destined to go, honey, because one way or the other, she has, Carolyn, isn't that her name, Carolyn? Let's make sure. Can y'all confirm? I hope I'm not doing the wrong Carolyn's name. John F. Kennedy Jr. I'm just checking to make sure, okay? We have time, all the time in the world. So, yes, John F. Kennedy, yes, correct. Not Carolyn Bovia Kennedy. Carolyn Bassett, yeah. January 7th, yes, correct. Okay, good. So, I'm going to say she has, wait. Yeah, her sister also passed, right? Yeah, her sister also passed. Yeah. Okay, let's get on with this reading. So I'm going to say for sure, both of them were a little bit, they would butt heads a little bit. Okay, both of them, you look at their chart, right? He vibrates to 6 and 2, and then she's 3 and 3, either way. So they did have a little bit of butting of hairs. She did have a little bit of temper issues. She could be a little domineering, a little bit controlling, okay? And she definitely, yes, Carolyn is his sister, I know that. Okay, I'm going to pull some cards right away, y'all. Let's pull some cards right away. Let me see. It's very unfortunate. Could have been totally avoided. But she had some karmic destiny with him. It's very, very interesting. And in all honesty, I don't think she really wanted to go. I don't think she wanted to. Okay. Y'all see that? Okay. Leo. Libra. And what? Oh my God. All that fire had to be balanced out with water. All that fire had to be put out, as in balance the heat, by water. How weird is that? How weird is that they should pop up like that? There's a lot of speculation saying that that there was foul play and this, that, and the other. But I'll tell you one thing about him, based on what I'm sensing by his numbers, etc. Yes, immediate environment and short trips is how this happened. He could be very focused, very focused. He had a very, very, what's the word? He was very cognizant of the family background. He was very cognizant of the heritage. But he was also very focused, very clear about what he wanted to do, what he wanted to accomplish. He was definitely restricted. Definitely restricted. There were people who were definitely, they could have accomplished a lot. There were people who were constantly holding him back, pulling him back, holding him back, pulling him back. But, a lot of stuff happens behind the scenes that we don't know about. There were a lot of players on the field, and they were pulling him back. They were like, not now. This is not the right time, John. That's not the right time, John. Wait for a little bit. Your time will come. Your time will come. And he was like, yeah, being famous does make you immortal, but he was like, okay, this is it, I've done. He had reached a particular stage in his life where he was like, I'm done, I want to go. It's like, go for the gold or don't go at all. He's like, I'm going for it. So he definitely had plans to either enter into the political arena or do something big with regards to that. So, and he was pulled down because it would have been a landslide victory. He would have won, slam dunk. I mean, so we have the temperance, balance, oopsie, the force, right? The chariot. Look, y'all, this is like really, really cool because remember I said the fire needed to be balanced out or extinguished by water, correct? We have temperance, which is fire, Sagittarius, Leo, okay, and Cancer. Can you believe this? Like, you can't cook up this stuff. We cannot cook up this stuff. Let me show it to you again. Let it sink in. This on top, this at the bottom. To those of you who know tarot, this on top, this at the bottom. Leo, Leo. Water, Cancer. The chariot. Yes, chariot also points to automotion, right? Moving, be it a car, be it a plane, be it a whatever. It talks about moving, it talks about motion, it talks about momentum, and it talks about having to have the balance. So what happened here? Let's take a look and see. Oh, come on, baby, don't fall. Okay. Let's take a look and see what really transpired. I don't know if I want to use those cards. I'm going to use these. So unfortunate, so unfortunate. I've sensed that he had reached a point where he was like, I've held myself back, I waited long enough, this is my time, I'm going to go for it. I listened to everybody. He woke up to the fact that he felt he was being held back for a particular reason. So he was like, I'm done listening to you guys. I had a lot of hope and faith and trust and respect for y'all. Now I realize that y'all are doing it for ulterior motives. So y'all can all kiss my tutti patooties. Okay? So. Seven of Swords. Choices with the Pentacles card. King of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Let's stop there for a second. With this, he was also trying to find balance. So Temperance talks about balance. The Chariot card also talks about focus and balance. I definitely feel, look at this. Balance, right? Balance, right? Balance. So clearly he lost balance or he lost focus. Okay, clearly he lost balance or he lost focus. Now, we all know how they said that whatever equipment in the plane that shows you which is the sky side and which is the sea side, that was all topsy-turvy and he couldn't read it and something. Is there a chance that somebody meddled with it? Absolutely, because balance is coming into vogue. That is what keeps the balance or helps you know which is top side and bottom side, right? So clearly I feel like it's been messed up. Okay, now let's look at the Seven of Swords. Okay, Seven of Swords is theft, betrayal, dishonesty and such. Let's look at this from the traditional meanings of the tarot. I won't even go into intuition for a second. Just look at this. Theft, right? Somebody was trying to steal his legacy. Betrayal, dishonesty. Somebody was being very dishonest. They betrayed him. Absolutely they did. No, I don't think he snapped and crashed the plane. No, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, this was not suicide by any way, shape or form. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so Two of Pentacles, as we know, talks about choices, multitasking, weighing the pros and cons. Okay. King of Pentacles talks about having a practical approach to everything, being a solid leader, a wise investor, being a leader, having the wisdom to make appropriate decisions. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is a Taurus energy. It talks about having mercy, compassion, and need for approval and for conformity. I'm going to say this. Yes, darkness and disorientation or whatever. But it was also because of that equipment apparently was off. I don't know. I'm going to say this. With the Hierophant, right? He was bucking the system. He was kicking back at the powers to be. See, I always say, true power lies not with the king, but with the kingmaker. The true power is the people who are behind the scenes, who propel all these people to the limelight and who literally control them like puppets. Those are the truly powerful people, and they will never come forth. You're not going to see their faces in the media. You're not going to see their faces here and there and everywhere. He finally was like, no, I'm done. I'm bucking the system. I am not going to listen to you folks anymore, Hierophant. Higher authority, I'm done, I'm over, I'm going to branch off and do this on my own. I've waited long enough. I thought you people were going to help me. I thought you people were going to direct me in the right way and support me, but I see it's for your own agenda, and so I'm not. I'm done. I'm going to go off on my own and I'm going to do my own thing. But I'll tell you, as far as his wife is concerned, Carolyn is concerned, she was destined to die young. Absolutely. So the third house, again for her, right? She vibrates to 3 and 3. For her, the third house talks about immediate environment, short trips, etc. Right? So it's all about she really didn't want to travel. She wasn't too keen on going. She was like, nah, I'll stay back. But it's like, okay, fine, John would have said, let's go, honey, it'll be quick, we'll be fine, we'll be safe, and she went. But having said that, even if it wasn't for that aircraft accident, I don't think she would have had a long life. I don't think so. Because I do see 2 marriages for John F. Kennedy. So even if they had gone on to be whatever, be married, celebrate the wedding anniversary, 15, 16, 17, whatever, at some point in time she would have passed, and she would have passed young. Okay, she wouldn't have had the usual long life or whatever. And he would have gone on to marry again, for sure. So let's leave that for a second and we'll pull some more cards. So very, very interesting. Very interesting. There are so many people involved in this behind the scenes that it's frightening almost. It's really is frightening. Who used to have legendary fights in public in the streets of New York? Him and his wife? Are you talking about Dave Teddy Bear says they used to have legendary fights in public in the streets of New York, him and his wife? Yeah, there was some talk about that. They're both headstrong people. Both headstrong, but he was a very family-oriented man. Hey, Crystal Pink, how are you? So, Happy New Year to you. So, he is a very headstrong man, all that good stuff. But he still valued family. He still wanted to have his own, Texas Patriot, I love when she says that. Thank you. Show your support for our favorite tarot reader. Yay, makes me feel so loved. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Texas Patriot. But he really wanted to have his own family unit, his own, he wanted that ideal family type of a situation for himself. He really wanted it. He really... Yeah, I mean, John F. Kennedy it would have been a landslide victory. Absolutely. He had an opportunity to start new. Beautiful. He had an opportunity. Okay, all right. Let's... can understand if she hated the camera, if the camera is constantly in your face. Oh my God, she married a Kennedy, for God's sake, and John F. Kennedy's son. So, hey, Spirit Moon, good to see you, honey. Yes, people, there are 35 people who are not giving me a like. Why? What did I do? Who did I piss off? John Jr. was a good guy. He was a good guy. He was a good guy. Very family oriented. He wanted his own family because of the fact that his father died when he was so young or whatever. He wanted his ideal family. He wanted that scenario, be a dad, be a husband. And he absolutely doted on her. Absolutely, you can tell that Cancerian, right? I mean, I'm sorry, that Sagittarius and he has a lot of emotion thingy in his chart. See, November 25th, I'll tell you one more thing. JFK JFK Jr., not the kind of guy who would lose his temper as often as his wife did. He had a little bit scorpionic energy to emotions simmering under the surface. Okay? And a lot of Cancerian influence. Want my own family. But if and when he let his temper down, that was it. Temper, like if the switch was turned, it was like, oh my goodness. Merit Sager Design. He went to school with an ex-boyfriend of mine. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Hi, Jeanette. Elena. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Elena. I so appreciate your generosity. Thank you so much. Is Tainted Meat here? I didn't see her there. No likes from Ding Dongs. Oh, Tainted Meat, you're funny. You're causing trouble, girl. All right. The Magician card. Yeah, okay. Choices. He had choices. Look at that. Look at these cards. I'll lay them down. Oh my goodness, I can't. Y'all, need I say anything more? Look, this is just totally unbelievable. Absolutely was. Look at this. He had set his mind, I am going to have a new start. I'm going to you guys, hang on a second. Okay. I think I might have erroneously said that his birthday was July 16. That was the day he died. His birthday is November 25th, 1960. So give me a second. Sagittarius, correct? I do apologize for that. Sagittarius. See, but I'm not seeing that energy in his chart. I wonder why. 7 plus 7, 14, 14, 24, 24, 34, 34, 43. That is 7, yeah. Okay, we'll see, because I'm not seeing that mercurial energy around him. I don't think he had that mercurial, here today, gone tomorrow, oh this, oh that, squirrel. I don't think he had that energy about him. I don't think so. But anyhow, let's get going. So, starting off on a new path, okay, the Magician. As we all know, the Magician, right, talks about the deeply masculine, powerful energy who has the ability to create whatever he or she wanted. He definitely personified this Magician card. And then Two of Wands, right? Two of Wands talks about waiting for results to make a choice and travel plans. So then here we go. Three of Pentacles. support, cooperation, people coming to him and saying, hey man, yeah, we are with you, go for it, we are going to be supporting you, we are here for you, etc. And then we have the Two of Cups. His wife always knew that he was going to get into politics. Always knew. They've had long, deep conversations about this. Now it kind of makes sense why we had the fire and water card pop up. Okay? And then we have Four of Pentacles. But she was hanging on. She was holding on and hoping that he wouldn't, because she was afraid that he would be assassinated just like his father. So she was very insecure about that. She was very concerned about his safety. Then you throw in the Moon card over here. Lots of stuff happening behind the scenes. Lot of players, lot of pieces moving. Lot of players, lot of actors, lot of puppets, lot of puppeteers. And then we have the King of Wands. Okay, this is him, the Sagittarius card. November 25th, right? November 25th, 1960. So he definitely was the kind of person who had the ability to take action. He had every intention of taking action. He had already spoken to certain people and said, this is it. On this date, I'm going to step forward and make an announcement in the newspapers that I'm going to launch my career in terms of politics. And they were like, oh, shoot. If that were to ever happen, forget politics. John F. Kennedy Jr. will be the president of America until the day he dies. They were truly, truly concerned about it. Truly concerned about it. Because nowhere under the sun would he have lost, even though he may not have had much political experience himself, besides being from the Kennedy family and that blue-blooded politician thingy in their family. Just him going and standing there, he would have won. Okay, so they were like, before he makes that announcement, we got to neutralize, or we got to do something about him. I do not think John F. Kennedy Jr. committed suicide. Not for one moment do I believe that that was an accident. I don't. So when you look at 7 and 3, hold on one second. 7th house, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then the third house, 7th house is what? Friends, marriage, partners, contracts, and relationships. And she was a 3. So third house is immediate environment and short trips. But there's still something going on here that I can't quite put my finger on. He would have been a great president, absolutely. What? He crossed in front of the car I was in and turned and smiled at me when I recognized him. I freaked out. Oh, very charming. So unfortunate, right? So unfortunate. So unfortunate. I feel he would have made a better president than anybody else. It wasn't an accident. Absolutely. He did not. This was not an accident. It was not suicide. He did not purposefully down his plane. Absolutely not. If anybody still thinks that it was an accident and it was, suicide, I don't know what they're smoking. They're smoking doobies that are not of the pure variety. Very good looking fella, right? Very good looking. But he was so unlike his dad. He was very, very particular about being that integrity in him, being loyal to his wife. That was so high up there. He wanted to be everything with regards to being a family man that his father was, to a certain extent. Unfortunately, he was also shot too young. Do you think they caused damage to the plane? There's foul play involved, absolutely. Unpure gypsy girl. Oh my God, I can't. See? Carrying the burden. He was definitely carrying the burden of the knowledge and the fact that he is a Kennedy and what he really wanted to accomplish. He wanted to be able to carry on his dad's legacy. Considering his father's life was cut short, he felt that if his father had lived long enough, he would have done all of those things. So his dream and goal was, here, Dad, I did everything you wanted to do and you would have done. That sort of a thing. Somebody says about a personal reading. Absolutely. Send me an email and we can set it up, honey. Who's that? Somebody said it. I don't know. Somebody said something about a personal reading. If you want a personal reading, please send me an email. We'll set it up and we can go from there. Okay. So, Polynesian grooves. Yeah, honey, absolutely. I don't know what reading you want. So go look at the email and send me an email. I'll give you all the information and we'll take it from there. It was not an accident, bee bites. I don't think for a moment it was an accident. Dave the teddy bear dog says, I get the pure doobies. Somebody about Noble CE. Noble CE. Hi, everybody. Sorry, we so. Oh, be safe. Tornadoes. Be safe. Be safe. He did love his mother. Absolutely. Yes. It's like a target. He was a walk-in target. It was just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. That whole bloodline is gone. Yeah, it was deemed an accident. I don't think it was an accident. My humble opinion. 8 of Wands. Quick and sudden. Quick and sudden. No time to pull back. No time to pull back. Pull back. You know how they say in the aircraft, when you see all that stuff? Like the warning sign that go off or whatever. That alarm that says, 9 of Cups. What the heck is that noise? 3 of Swords. Betrayal. Oops. Ace of Wands. 7 of Swords. Let's tie this up. Absolutely felt burdened. He felt so burdened. He was like, just another couple of weeks, just another month or so, I'll finally be able to rest my burdens. This secret that I've been carrying for so long, the plans, I'll finally be able to let it loose and announce to the public that I'm going to run and run for president or whatever, stand for elections. And then you have the 8 of Wands. Quick. His life was cut short very, very quickly. Now, 9 of Cups, right? 9 of Cups, as we all know, wishes coming true, material abundance, good health, etc., right? Yeah, he felt that when he set down these burdens and he was able to go ahead and do whatever he wanted to do, his dreams, hopes, and aspirations, his wish fulfillment. He wanted to complete what he knew that his father would have completed, or the trajectory his father would have taken, his father would have lived that long. Complete betrayal. Absolute betrayal. Y'all, this guy, he did not die of natural causes. It was not an accident. He did not go and commit suicide. He didn't purposefully crash the plane. His wife didn't pull the thingy and say, oh, whatever, have a fight. Nothing like that. Ace of Wands. He was all about this new project, the inspiration to and the urge to create something new. That is this new endeavor, this new path he was going to take in his life. He was all about that. All about it. I'm surprised he hasn't visited yet. We'll see. 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Self-defense, protection against competition. I didn't say it. Somebody over here was saying they were competition in terms of even elections. Absolutely. Absolutely. 7 of Swords talks about theft, betrayal, dishonesty, and running away. So definitely he felt that somebody had betrayed him. Somebody had stolen something from him and they just left him there. Somebody who he trusted, he really trusted. He really, really trusted. Now let me tell you, if the what card is that? If the High Priestess, the Empress, and if the Moon card shows up, I'd be surprised if they didn't show up. Let me put it that way. Can side. Yes. This. Oh, thank you, Texas Patriot. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you, Texas Patriot. Wait, bad juju. Wait, okay. I know. I'm surprised he hasn't. I'm surprised. Thank you, cat lady. I hope so. I want to hear from. I want to hear from John F. Kennedy. I think John F. Kennedy had an vague idea that he was going to be assassinated. I think he kind of knew. And I think he had his suspicions on how that was going to be done. Oh my God, as we see that betrayal, dishonesty. Okay, I will look at the email, Polynesian Grooves. Thank you, Angela. See, if he was a Sagittarian and he died in the month of Cancerian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 8th house is will's secret, occult, death, regeneration. So that makes sense. And for her, it's a 3 and 3. So she's a Capricorn. 1, 2, 3. Pisces is ruled by Jupiter and Neptune, and third house is immediate environment and short trips. So there was a lot of confusion, illusion, and dreams also as far as she is concerned, because she was confused as to why this trip was so essential and so important for him. So either way, betrayal, absolute betrayal, y'all. This was not in any way, shape, or form an accident or whatever. The star card, Aquarius, hang on a second. So he's Sagittarius, 1, 2, 3. Third house, short trips. Betrayal, okay, hang on. Short trips. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Uranus. Saturn, as we know, is constriction. Uranus, as we know, sudden changes and shocks. What do you know? Betrayal. Third house, short trips, okay? Immediate environment. Aquarius is ruled by Saturn and Uranus. Saturn is restrictions. Uranus is sudden shocks. The Emperor is an Aries card. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fifth house talks about love affairs, speculations, and love affairs. I don't think it's love affairs, it's speculation. Were they flying to when it happened? I think they were going to some Martha's Vineyard or New England or somewhere. I don't know where, but somewhere East Coast. Hey, Mama Sabe. Knight of Cups. He was a quintessential Prince Charming. Quintessential Prince Charming. He did, however, make an offer to somebody. He did, however, make an offer and said, maybe we can work together. I'm going to go ahead. I'm sad, disappointed, and let down. I feel like you betrayed my trust and betrayed me. Okay? But if you change your mind and if you're willing to work with me, let's both go ahead with this plan as far as the politics is concerned. Such a sad thing, man. I mean, that's just... I don't know who Rory is, but okay. Yes, he did at a law degree. I wonder where John Jr. will be incarnated. Oh, he's already incarnated, honey. It's all over and done with. Two of Cups. My God, this breaks my heart. This so breaks my heart. He was all about see, Two of Cups. Romantic love, partnership, proposal, marriage. Like, we know he was with his wife, right? Hey, Scout Inquirer, we know he was with his wife. So into it. So into it. So into his wife. Oh my God. Rory Kennedy is the youngest child. Okay. Oh, Elena. So this tells me, Eight of Cups, tells me about walking away from this, right? It's very, very sad. It's almost like his spirit is walking away from this whole situation. He's like, hi, Pamela. It's like, I'm so over this. Y'all, they would not have let the Kennedy family bloodline continue. At least John F. Kennedy's. They would not let that bloodline continue. Wait, I don't know what this is. Hey, Marcy. Absolutely, John knew how his father died. Jacqueline Kennedy knew how her husband died. She knew. It wasn't that guy they framed the murder on. No, they're not going to touch Carolyn. She don't matter, unfortunately. I mean, I know that sounds harsh. But John F. Kennedy's, they would not let his bloodline continue. Seven of Pentacles. Whoever is responsible, they continue to work. They continue to work behind the scenes. Hi, Marcy. They continue to work behind the scenes. Dave had a question. It's a little suspicious. Okay. Then we have Ace of Cups. A new baby or a proposal of marriage. Maybe they were planning to have a child. Maybe they were planning to have a child. Here you go. That magician pops up again, and the magician is like, I don't care whether you're going to be having a child or not. We can't. It's too risky. You have too much power. Three of Cups celebration. Look, John F. Kennedy Jr. absolutely knew. Even Jacqueline Kennedy knew. Even John. Okay, let me back up. This is my opinion. These are my observations. Do your own due diligence, form your own conclusions, and draw your own opinions, and do your own research and all that good stuff. I do believe that I am doing a live stream here, and you are being very naughty. Let me just let him out, guys. I'm so sorry. Here he is. Troublemaker. Okay, back up. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Okay, back up. Who's home? Daddy's home. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that, y'all. In a couple of minutes, I'll have to go let him back in. He had to go pee. No, boy, I'm not coming to hold your tail up while you pee. Sorry, you got to do it yourself. So, I tell you, this dog is so freaking pampered. Like, yeah, Bernard, he's such a sometimes he if he wants to go pee also in the backyard. Like, he'll go and he'll stop and turn and look at me like, Mom, can you please come stand right by here? I'm like, dude, what the heck? And he won't go. He'll just stand and look at me until I go near him. It's a... I'm so... That dog, he tests my patience sometimes, but darn it, I can't imagine my life without him. So what are you going to do? Either way, we love him, right? So I was going to say, now that the hostess was verbal, we can relax. Was I verbal? Okay, I don't know. Did I let one out? Let a bad word out? I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay, he's back. Let me go let him in, and then we'll have some peace for a little bit. Y'all, I'm telling you. And now he's looking at me like, okay, I went and peed by myself and I came back inside and now I don't get a treat for being so brave. No, he doesn't get a treat. So, I guarantee John F. Kennedy had an idea that his life was in danger, that there was some political stuff going on behind the scenes, that they would have... He had a feeling that he would be assassinated. I think he also knew by whom and who would be responsible for it. I wouldn't be surprised if subsequently Jacqueline Kennedy was also aware of it. Okay? But of course, for the safety and security of your children, surviving kids, she would have acted like she didn't know. But I guarantee that information fell into John F. John Jr.'s hands, and he was already, once he wasn't going to say anything about it until he came out into the open and started his political career. Then he would have gone chop, 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 gone after every one of them and taken them out. He would have gone after every one of them. They could not risk that. Too many people involved. Too many people higher up involved. They could not risk that. America would have been in complete mess. They could not risk that. Therefore, he had to be eliminated. Very, very unfortunate. I feel for this guy. I mean, I wonder if they were thinking of having a child. They must have been planning on, or she could have been pregnant herself, We'll see if those other cards pop up. She could have been pregnant herself. Pauline says she needs a bunny hug. Bunny, are you giving away hugs? Now, somebody says here, I am old enough to remember when she said it. LOL. He would have cleaned house. Politically, he would have. Oh. Oh. Okay, let's get on with this. Now I'm going to pull some cards for her. Okay, I'm going to use... So I have this deck, right? This deck I use for John. Now I'm going to use this deck. See, I have two of them. I'm going to use this one for his wife, Carolyn. Let's see what pops out for Carolyn. Hi Brenda, how are you? I can't think of John F. Kennedy Jr.'s death and stuff. It's like I can't wrap my head around it. Yes, I do. So what I do, Gypsy Girl, some decks I have twos. because when I do couples readings and all that, I like to use that. So I like Brenda Chick saying, Grace Cho says hi. Hey Grace. Marilyn, you too much too. Woo woo woo. I am tired of this card coming up. Look at this. Betrayal. For her too. King of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Unbelievable. She was betrayed too. Well, if you betrayed him, you betrayed her, right? Yeah, I was doing well on the magazine, George. Yeah. I can't do this, y'all. Oh my goodness. I think she was pregnant, or she might. I'm sure. I'm sure they were either talking about pregnancy or she was pregnant or whatever. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Okay. See now, the Gemini, the mercurial energy pops up on her side. I thought it was going to pop up for John. Right? Betrayal. Wheel of Fortune. Things were constantly turning. She was betrayed. She felt her husband was betrayed. Her King of Wands, which is John, Wands energy, she felt he was betrayed. Four of Cups. He tried to offer them and tried to say, hey, let's try and call a truce. They refused to take it. She had a lot of anxiety and grief and depression because she knew things were not going right. She had a vague, and I'm talking about John F. Kennedy Jr.'s wife. She was like, I don't have a good feeling about this. Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps. I don't have a good feeling about this. I don't get, I asked this already, not sure if you shall answer who would be the perpetrator and all this. I am not going to get into that for my own safety and security. And you have the Aquarius card. Now, let's take a look here. So January 7th, right? So she is Capricorn. Aquarius is her second house. So second house means values, talents, possessions, ability to earn income, etc. But for him, he's a Sagittarius, 1, 2, 3. Third house is immediate. This is somebody in the inner circle, y'all. This is somebody in the inner circle who betrayed them. So this is somebody who's definitely, you know how they have their little, what do you call them? The moles. This is somebody who is known to this family in their inner circle, who is the one who has betrayed them. The Sun card. Now, Sagittarius, the Sun card is Leo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ninth house. Ninth house talks about father, distant travel, higher education, intellect. Father. Distant travel could also mean wanting to travel further down the same path his father took. Doesn't have to be necessarily a physical travel. But in his case, he was traveling when he passed, right? So was the father. Father was driving in the car or seated in the car and he was being driven, right? And he, while traveling, and same with this guy. So this pertains to son as in children, and this also could mean potential pregnancy. I don't know why, y'all, that's coming so strong. I don't know what the autopsy results and all that. I have no idea. Either they were seriously thinking about conceiving, or they had just found out that maybe, you know how it is, you're a day late and you're hoping and you think that it's pregnancy, right? A day late, you really can't tell type of thing. And the Lovers card pops up, Gemini. Now the mercurial energy is popping up. Seventh house, friends, marriage, partners, contracts, and relationships. And for her, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth house, work, health, discipline, and habits. Oh my God. Partners, contracts, marriage, and relationships. That was the key thing because she also felt like she was betrayed. And I feel like she had told John that I think you better be careful with this person. This person is acting like he or she is really close to you, but I don't trust that person. Somehow I don't think you should trust that person either. You know how they say keep your friends close but keep your enemies closer? I think she was telling John that. It's so unfortunate. Yeah, she was beautiful too, wasn't she? You know who she reminds me of? Is it Jessica Chastain? Hang on, let me get her picture up. For some reason, Jessica Chastain and yeah. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. The couple. I was just looking at some pictures of them. Makes my blood boil. It's like we are like 9 year age to perfection. I love that. I love that. Where is my? Yes, that actress. I know who you're talking about. She also acted in Kelsey Grammer, as a psychiatrist, whatever that show was called. She acted as his wife too, right? She looks a bit like him. No, they're dead. They're dead. Sorry, I didn't see that question. I apologize. No, they're dead. Somebody is going to atone for their sins. She definitely felt like she was in a cage. Definitely felt alone in the world. He was going to take revenge. He had some pride in him, but he had a lot of pride in him, but he also tried to downplay it. He was like I'm not going to show it. I'm going to be very nonchalant about it. I'm like, nah, I'm not really interested in politics and all that, because he absolutely would have, and he would have blown this out of the water. I guarantee he would have entered politics. My opinion, again. Oh my God, parasites. There are always those parasites around them. He did question whether this was the path he wanted to take, and he was like, yes, I am going to take it. She too questioned him. Are you sure this is what you want to do? I don't want you to do it, but are you sure? Like, it wasn't for money. They have enough and more money. Why do you know it? On the principle of my father was taken down too young. If they had let my father continue, he could have accomplished so much in life. I want to fulfill my dad's legacy. That was more the thing for him. I don't remember if he had made a statement in the paper saying that he was going to run for anything or not. I don't know, but I guarantee he would have. It's very, very unfortunate. I'm going to pull some charms here. I guarantee something is going to pop up. We'll see. Yeah, many women don't want to be political wives. We have Aquarius. We have 0. Yeah, I gotta go get my nails done. I will. And A. I don't know who A is, and I don't know what 0 is, and I don't. Well, A is for Aquarius, but this whole thing about it, see, even if I consider A is for Aquarius and Aquarius is Shoda, Aquarius is the third house from Sagittarius. Okay? And third house talks about immediate environment and short trips. Immediate environment could be immediate environment, close circuit, immediate circle of friends, immediate circle of family, immediate circle of acquaintance. I guarantee somebody immediately in that immediate circle of the family is involved. Family or friend circle. I guarantee. Yes, we know about that Ted and that woman who died in that car accident. Butterfly. We have creepers in here. Oh my goodness. Go bunny, your daddy's come. Bumblebee. Why are all these animals popping up? Birds, bumblebees, and butterflies. What the hey? I don't know what they're trying to tell me. What the hey? When you go? Bye. Oh my God, go bother your daddy for a little bit, okay? Good boy. Yes, he's going to walk through the door any minute now. Oh my goodness. Here, go. Go. Oh my God, there we go again, y'all. Finally. I am so sorry I have to do this. Get up and walk out and let him in and let him out. I'm sorry, y'all. I do apologize. When I'm alone at home, I'm basically his nanny, his caretaker, his maid, his doorman or doorwoman or his butler or everything rolled into one. So, but that's the thing about that Kopek. That was such a sad case. I don't know. Weird bee, butterfly, and the little parrot, the animal charms. I've never had them come out like that in a row. Never. I have no idea what that is all about. No idea. Absolutely no idea. Any questions? Well, that's a possibility. If they really did love animals, and that's why the birds and the bees and the butterflies for rebirth could be, yeah. Who died in the car accident? What's terrible? Yeah. Mary Jo, yes, she did not drown, she suffocated. Yes, that is what the autopsy did. Yes. Birds, bees, and butterflies are flying beings. Yes, they all have wings. Yes. Oh my God, look at you guys. They all have wings. And of course, wings as in the aircraft also has wings, right? Bees could be a sign of regality, the elite, like Napoleon. Not sure about butterflies. His servant 24/7 pretty much. All start with B. Hey, I never think of that. Persephone, look at that. Birds, butterflies, and bee. I wonder if there's anything to that. Thank you, Noble. Oh, Marcela, oh, our condolences to you and your family. I'm so sorry about that. Yes, they all fly. I mean, yeah, I get it. Birds and they're animals, birds, butterflies, and bees. I get it. They all fly. But it's odd that I would get just animals. Usually, the birds and bees would have made a butterfly. Wink, wink. Oh, that's funny. Oh, I'm so sorry, Marcy, for your loss. It's a lot of work, Janet. I mean, if you get a dog, you're basically like there. Okay, okay. Let's not get detracted. Let's not get thingamajiggy. I'm going to use my Old Faithful here and see what they have to say. Yes, they could have tampered with one of the wings. Absolutely. Absolutely. And this, I don't even know how to hold it up because it is so tiny. Is a little acorn. Hey, I don't know, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if they were planning on having a baby, or she was like, okay, maybe this time or this cycle, or maybe she was like, oh, I'm a little late, late by a couple of days. I don't know, type of thing. Y'all don't know what that means. I read it out to you. I'll tell you what that is. Flock of clouds, mother, sensitive woman, a fair woman. See, mother, sensitive woman, a fair woman. I wondered if Carolyn was pregnant, y'all. I wonder if she was. I really wonder. And then funeral and loss by death, grief, final ending. Too many irons in the fire. Happy family and secure house, great happiness and joy in children. Hang on, you guys. Mother again under that. Other mother, queen. The mother aspect, friend and sibling. So we know that her sister was on board. And the Joker, the Fool card in reverse. Oh my goodness. So definitely when we talk about flock of clouds, we know that there was a lot of chatter, there was a lot of conversations. They must have been having a heated conversation. I wouldn't go so far as to say heated argument, but I feel like they must have been having a heated conversation. They definitely, the mother, the fair woman, and another mother card. See, two queens. May have been talking about motherhood, may have been talking about their mother, his mother and her mother, may have been talking about what's it going to be like to be a mom. Okay, funeral loss by death, absolutely. Sadness and darkness, absolutely. The last couple of seconds of their minutes of their seconds of their death, they knew it was that was it. And then you have too many irons in the fire, overwork, exhaustion, and chaos. So definitely I do believe that he might have been a little bit exhausted, he might have been a little bit tired, he might have been a little bit overworked. But then that constant need to want to have the family, happy family, secure home, great happiness, joy, and children, that was constantly on his mind. He wanted that family. Okay, so he was born in 60 and died in 99. So how old does it mean? 39 years old, way too young to die. Oh my goodness. Then we have another one here, the mother, the nurse, the wise woman, friend and sibling, and fool in the reversed. So definitely friend and sibling, as we know, it reiterates, it shows us that yes, this is how it went down, because her sibling, her sister also was in the aircraft, right? and she died. I think the sister was dozing off when everything happened. I think the sister was dozing off. And the Fool card in reverse says, no more new beginnings. No more new beginnings. That was it. Very unfortunate. Oh my goodness, I can't even. Any specific questions? Not even, but the other night I woke up because you are right. Forgot about all of that. What? Yeah. So Arashali has a question here. She goes, is it a curse, generational karma, or just bad people taking it personal? Okay, so let's bring the focus back to this channel, please. As much as I have no problem with people sharing information and communicating with each other, I'd like to state that please be respectful to the fact that this is my channel, and I don't go on to somebody else's channel or live stream and talk about somebody else there. So let's bring back the focus. Okay. Alia, I see your comment, Alia. Yes. Actually, Texas Patriot asked me about that. If I was going to touch on that, I will. I will. We have enough time. We have enough time. I'm going to do a little bit more for JFK Jr. and his wife, and then we'll see if we have enough. No, they're not alive. It's a hope that, that they could be alive. So I have Streets of Gold, Good Decisions. Then I have Devil Temptations. Then I have Stone Walls and Obstacles. Then I have Judge, Fireman, Play by the Rules, a dark man. So I'm going to say there's definitely a dark person, somebody who has dark hair who's involved in this, somebody who could possibly be an Aquarius, somebody who is within the close circuit of family or friends of JFK. All right, could be a mole, could be the one who's giving them all the inside news, and could be the one who's kind of he's a gopher. Okay. Now we talk about Streets of Gold, decisions, etc. I feel that he felt that getting into politics would have been a good decision for him, and it would have been streets of gold for him, meaning not literal gold, because he really didn't care for that. He didn't need to have all that money. Hey Spirit Moon, I see you, girl. For him it was more a question of principle, wanting to win and accomplish and show the world what his father really could have done had his father been allowed to live. And he was willing to take a chance and delve into that and prove it. Stone walls and obstacles. Lots of stone walls and obstacles. He had a lot of obstacles. People were purposefully trying to stop him from doing that, because they knew once he came into power, he was going to blow the lid, and all those people who were involved in the drama with his dad, he would have had them all one by one brought to justice. Judge, fireman, play by the rules. He would have gone. Dark-haired man, he would have definitely played by the rules. Well, Kennedy Jr. was dark hair, he would have definitely played by the rules, and he would have definitely brought them all to justice and held their feet to fire. But I'm also going to tell you, there is an Aquarius who is a dark-haired person who most definitely knows a lot more than he should. If he had nothing to do with it, why would he have all that information? And he does. Thank you. Well said, Pauline. Well said, Pauline. This is not an opportunity to peddle other people's businesses or other channels or such, please. We are talking about a particular case. I'm sure none of you go and peddle my channel on somebody else's live stream, so let's be respectful of that. Elena, you have a valid question, and somebody else asked me if it was a karmic thing. Hang on one second. Oh my God, we are at 100%. He would have. I'm going to put this away because we don't need this guy anymore for the moment. Very brilliant, very smart young man. Very smart young man. Oh. Hey Mandy, Happy New Year. See, I'll tell you, their grandfather, JFK Jr.'s grandfather, certainly ruffled a lot of feathers. And a lot of people talk about saying that they had mafia connections and this and that and all. It's possible. I don't know. I didn't do forensic accounting for their family. I don't know where the money came from and where the money went. So, couldn't tell you. But there is a high possibility that they had nefarious connections. Okay? Thank you, Brenda. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, hi, Ellie. Happy New Year. So it says entrapment. You may feel trapped by a person, career, money, or children. You may also feel that things are closing in on you. This will end within 9 months. Planning is needed. Forget all that. Let's just look at entrapment. I definitely feel that this was a karmic type of a situation for the family, for that bloodline. There was no way they were going to let that bloodline continue. It was definitely a karmic due that needed to be paid. And they had, unfortunately, the grandfather of the old man Kennedy, he had questionable ethics and principles. Okay? He definitely did some things that were not necessarily the norm. He has put people in situations where they didn't have any other choice but to walk away from whatever, their home, their wealth, their whatever. So he did have some aspects to his character where he did use his muscle and his clout and his name and all that stuff, Joe Kennedy, thank you, to maneuver, confiscate, remove, dethrone certain other individuals. He was very good at entrapping them. Having said that, he was also very partial to the boys rather than the girls, right? I feel that. And he definitely wanted to push them up into politics because he was a little bit power hungry. I certainly believe so, that he was a little bit power hungry. But I'm also going to tell you this. As far as the karmic stuff is concerned, absolutely it is a karmic thing. They have now paid their, actually my guys are saying they have not yet paid their karmic dues, so I don't know who else in the Kennedy family is going to get bumped off. They have not yet paid their karmic dues because, let me do this. I need a piece of paper and pen. Give me 1 second, y'all. Wow. Hang on, you guys. Let me confirm it with this too. Because, oopsie, sorry. Oh, oh no. Shoot. Okay. Hang on, guys. Let me go with this. Absolutely, y'all. Absolutely. There was no way they were going to let their family continue, that family line continue. There was no way they were going to let them do it. Absolutely not. Thank you. Oh my God, he knew his life was in danger. He knew the moment he came out and he said, I'm going to run for office or do anything, he knew he had a target. He had that circle and that spot on his back. He knew it. He absolutely knew it. He just knew it. But he was so determined. He was like, no, I'm not going to let my father's death go in vain. Now, let's face it, in all honesty, Kennedy himself was not a saint, considering that he too had his philandering ways, etc. Yeah, it was RFK's granddaughter, Maeve McCain, just had it to look it up. What was that? And the cousin Martha Mickey that was murdered. They're all, yeah, the whole family. Yeah, wow, remember the Kennedy kids that drowned in boating tragedy a few summers off their home in Maryland? Yes, I remember that. Who's Candy? Is it a new person? Welcome, Candy. I missed out on some stuff. Okay. Gosh, where are my papers, y'all? I don't know where I put them though. So we have 3 again. I can't believe it. This 3 keeps popping up, y'all. See? This 3 keeps popping up. The Leo. What in the world, y'all? What in the world? Hang on one second. Where are these papers of mine? Oh my God. Damn it. I don't know how things get legs and walk away from my table over here. I don't know how they do that. But they just seem to get legs and leave whenever they want to, or maybe not. Oh, it's right here. Y'all, I'm telling you, sometimes I completely lose it. You have Pluto here, regeneration. Who's that guy? That is the Leo card. So the Leo card has come up quite a bit in this too, because if he's a Sagittarius, Leo is his sister sign. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9th house. Father, distant travel, higher education, intellect, relationships with the father. Okay. And then you have Pluto. Pluto talks about regeneration. And the third house, immediate environment. Y'all, I can't read it. See, this is like there's like, it's the same thing. It's showing us exactly, I'm absolute. Okay, this is what I'm going to say. He definitely wanted to do something to bring back his father's memory, continue on what his father would have done. He would have been very successful. People did not want to let him get into a position of power, because he would have lined up all those people who were responsible for his father's death and put them all behind bars or whatever. This is all about the legacy his father left behind, fulfilling that. Regeneration. He wanted to bring that family line back up. He wanted to regenerate his father's political career. Okay, and by him being involved in politics, he felt like his father would be like living vicariously through him. Very unfortunate. They will not let that Kennedy line succeed. They will not let that Kennedy line survive. That family is like done for. Noble says 3 mean there were 3 assistants assassinated. JFK, Robert Kennedy, and John Jr. Was Robert Kennedy assassinated too? I don't know about that. Yeah, he died. Joe Jr. died first, then JFK, then Robert Kennedy. Okay. COA, what? I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't know what that means. DTC Prime, you have to tell me. Emperor Iman says he knew the plane was tampered with. What kind of pilot doesn't check his own plane? MK Ultra, okay. Oh, Robert was shot in the head too. Okay. Okay. But to answer Emperor Iman, he knew the plane was tampered with. What kind of pilot doesn't check? I get it. I mean, it's your responsibility to check your plane. But Cheryl Siminoff said he wasn't trained in instruments as a pilot. I think he was more a hobbyist. But then again, you have to get a license. So if you didn't pass the test, you wouldn't have gotten a license and you wouldn't have been able to fly. I feel that James Thomas says, I need a reading. Can you call me? No, James, I don't call you. You have to call me. Please send me an email at therealtarot1123, and then we'll exchange information as to how I do readings, etc. And then we'll go about that, okay? My email address is always in the description box. So, and she says CIA. Okay. So I'm going to say, to answer this very interesting question that Emperor Iman says, yeah, you're right. It's his responsibility. You're responsible for your equipment, etc. But I don't know if he had the depth of knowledge to say that, hey, this is a really, really crucial instrument or such. I shouldn't be even touching this aircraft, let alone start it and take off. Maybe I should just cancel the trip. Or he might have thought like, oh, this is not a big deal. We can overcome this. It's not a big deal. It's a short trip. Oh, the weather's not going to be bad. It's okay. We can manage overconfidence, right? But yeah, you're right. You're responsible for your equipment. You got to check it, right? Absolutely. I agree. Good point. See, there is a difference. Cheryl Siminoff, he only had a pilot's license and he wasn't trained to fly in bad weather. There's a lot of difference between, being an experienced pilot who can deal with all these various weather conditions and being able to manage it, as opposed to, Yeah, no, DTC Prime, I wouldn't go that far. As opposed to, somebody who had mediocre experience who can maybe pilot decently in clear weather and a good day, but could have panicked in bad weather like that, right? A trained pilot would be challenged by that odd weather. Yeah, it was really odd weather. Well, so Spirit Moon, you're right. He was a Kennedy, probably had Secret Service watching his plane. But like I said, if it is somebody from the inside who's able to do all of this, come on, espionage, this, that, and the other, you think it's not possible? Look, they bumped off his dad himself. Like, how difficult is it to go and tamper with an aircraft that's just been sitting on a lot? Think about that. He could have done, yeah, I'm sure B Bites, he did a pre-flight check, I'm sure he did. But here's the thing, right? FYI, these are my observations. I'm just thinking thinking aloud, right? This is just a conversation. There is a possibility that some of those pieces of equipment, would have been working just fine. He just didn't know how to manage the aircraft or handle the aircraft or contain the aircraft in that bad weather. Or there is a possibility that those pieces of equipment were going to be okay for the first 5-10 minutes of the flight, and then they would have broken apart. It's not like the moment you touch them, they're going to fall apart. No, there is a possibility that they were set up in such a way that after about 10-15 minutes of flight, when make absolutely sure that they're mid-air over the ocean, and then boom. That's a possibility, right? Because if it goes boom while you're still taking off, chances of survival are a lot higher. Right? Very, very tragic. Very unfortunate. They will not let that family get anywhere, y'all. There's a possibility that overconfidence. Wait, let's see. I'm missing some very interesting comments here. I love it. Yeah, the fog that night was terrible. He was too inexperienced for that. You're right. And he was on crutches too. He did do a pre-flight check. See, that's what I'm saying. For his level of his skill set, maybe flying on a beautiful day where there are no clouds and blue skies and 80-degree temperature, beautiful day, he would have managed just fine. He would have done an awesome job flying the plane. But on a day when, first and foremost, nighttime, secondly, horrible, horrible weather, and if the instruments broke and he couldn't detect which was up and which was down, I'm going to do a reading for that Malaysia aircraft. Remember that went down, they never found? I'm going to do a reading for that. Very interesting. Very interesting. All set up for the New Year's. We'll have some fun stuff. I mean, I shouldn't say fun because it's really a tragedy, but it's going to be a lot of fun exchanging ideas. That's what I mean. Let me make that clear. I'm not trying to make fun of a tragedy. Please know that, okay? Merit Sager Design says, my pilot could not see beyond the windshield. It was so thick. Yeah, if the weather is that bad, yeah, yes, the MH370, correct, B-Bites, that's what I'm talking about. Again, y'all, what I meant by saying it's going to be fun is not that fact that tragedy happened and I'm saying that was fun. No, exchanging ideas and talking and discussing, that's what I mean, okay? Oh, that's pretty cool. Absolutely. Y'all have any questions for me with regards to this case? Thank you, Texas Patriot. James Thomas says, I need a reading. Give me a call. James, one more time. I will not call you. You have to send me an email. Okay? James is possibly a troll. Yes. Oh, my goodness. James. Look what you did. I'm going to put you in timeout. Okay? Absolutely, Gypsy Girl. Absolutely does not mean they have much experience. Absolutely. Absolutely. How is Uncle Ted's energy? I think he's dead now. Do you think it, interesting question, Delvin. Do you think it will ever come out who is behind this? Let's ask. That's a very interesting question. Hey, DTC Prime. Thank you. Siran. Okay, give me 1 second. You don't have to pay me to ask those questions, girl. You're silly. DTC Prime. Please, no. I mean, please, y'all. Let me make it very clear. You don't have, like, I appreciate your generosity. Thank you. Just ask the question. I don't want you to think that I'm only going to answer questions from people who have paid. That's not the intention at all. Please know that. But thank you, TTC Prime. I appreciate you. I'm going to ask that Siran question, but somebody else had a question. Let me see that. Do you have any idea who did it? Yeah, I do have an idea who did it, but I am not. Hang on. Somebody else had a. Delvin says, do you think, Kirshana, do you think it will ever come out who was behind this? People who need to know who is responsible for it. But they are keeping their mouth shut because they are afraid. They know they'll also be bumped off. $20, $30, $40, $50, $60, $96, $5. I got a 5 here. You know what comes to mind when I think about who's responsible? Like the Klansmen or the Kingsmen. You know that movie? That comes to mind. It's like that small, tight-knit group of people who have so much power, it's unbelievable. Who do you think they is that would not allow the line to continue? First and foremost, is a karmic thing. His mother did not want him to fly up. She absolutely did not. She had an inkling. She knew. But let me finish this one question at a time. Yes, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. In the form of a book, it's going to come out. And then people are going to be so shocked that there is going to be speculation and they're going to say, oh, it's just a book, you know. And then the author is going to be a female and she's going to be bumped off. You watch. It's going to come out in the form of a book. Absolutely. I want to say it's like a clan. It's like a close-knit community, close-knit clan, that this group of people who are responsible for the death. Now, somebody said, who do you think they is that would not allow the line to continue? I am not going to get into actually mentioning their names. You do realize that it's a very sensitive subject. But I think I just answered the question by saying it's a tight-knit group of people who have a lot of power. They are not kings. They are kingmakers. Think about what I just said. True power lies not with the king, but with the kingmaker. DTC Prime says, can you pull for RFK mind control Sirhan? Very intense Martian energy, and Pluto, very cerebral. Lots of thinking here, lots of thinking. I don't know who 300 is. Siran. This is to answer your question, DTC Prime. You know what? When I get aces, what that means. Very scorpionic energy over there. Very deep, very powerful energy. Possible? This is a high possibility. Very, very high possibility. That's basically a yes. Okay. Do we know if FAA found anything wrong with the aircraft, or even if they retrieved the aircraft? They're not going to tell us. They're not going to tell us what they found. Y'all, let me tell you something. The stuff that is released to the newspapers and the stuff that is released to the mass public is not always all the stuff that was found. There's a lot of information that is constantly being withheld from us, sheeple. Constantly. Persephone. Oh my God. Thank you, DTC Prime. Oh, thank you, honey. I do appreciate all of your contributions. I do appreciate. But Persephone, way too funny. I'm thinking 2022 not going to be good for me. Why do you think that? Get that negative attitude out of you. Okay, don't say who did it, Kirtana. Yes, I'm not. Somebody did try to push my buttons yet to get me to answer. Really, people? Who is that person? I'm going to call them out. Eternity says, yes, who do you think the they is that would not allow the line to continue? My God, Eternity. Seriously, you think I'm going to mention names? And yeah, now you know what they're going to say. Oh, she doesn't know. That's why she's not going to say. But y'all, I wasn't like dissing anybody there, but I can't. I have to worry about my own safety and security. So please, I hope y'all understand. Okay. Shishi Jardine in the house. Okay. Monte Cristo says, and there are plenty of reasons to believe they are alive. Hey, Monte Cristo, you're new here, but tell me how. I mean, we're just having a conversation, so please know I'm not picking on you or anybody. Interesting, that you are of that opinion. How do you figure? Like, I'd really love to know. Monte Cristo says his uncle touched his nose when asked to do so to verify JR is alive last year in an interview. Oh, I did not know that. Oh, thank you, Aquarius girl. Love you too. All of you. Thank you so much. Pandora's box, yes. Possibly. Brenda Sheikh, I love what she says. Be kind, wash your hands, don't make it weird. God bless. I love that. Candy Garrison Akers, hey Candy. She goes, They retrieved the plane. There's pictures of it. Okay, I have to Google it. Wait, I think we need some timeouts. Oh, what's going on over here? I saw pictures of the remains of the plane in a hangar. Okay. What did it see was odd. No other family member is. Yeah, that's odd, isn't it? That is very odd. Why would you do that? Anybody have any other questions for me? Two people going at it in the chat. Mainstream media lies. That's why we are here to find the truth. Thank you. Who are the two people who are going at it in the chat? Is somebody having an argument? Y'all, let's not get our knickers in a twist. Let's not have feathers fly in the hen house. That's an odd message. She says, I'm on the same page with you. My house also has a black hole. Don't know if it's in my head. What? The floor or the thing I'm looking for sprouted legs and ran away. Oh my goodness. I'm well aware of that. I am the moderator and making sure the subscribers' questions get answered. Thank you. Am I missing anybody's questions? You can't handle the truth. You're not wrong. What? What? Something's going on here that I'm missing it. Thank you, Ellie. Hi, Gigi. She calls me the Miss Tarot Mama. Oh my goodness, girl. I'm late. Happy New Year. Hi, Kim. Wait. Thank you, Kim. Oh, Afro-human. Bless you. Now you see why I'm talking about. What is going on? Am I missing something here? Okay, somebody having a fit here. Because Leslie Bonito says, now you see what I'm talking about. What is going on? Absolutely, the body count is scary. Yeah. Brainona Boro says, Robert Kennedy had 2 assassination attempts. Oh, okay. Will we see med beds soon? Nana WWG1WGA question. Will we see med bed? What in the world is that even? I don't know. Maybe I come from another world altogether. Who sent this? Mandy Hall. Hi, Mandy. Thank you for your contributions. I love that. That was so funny. Thank you so much. Nana, I don't know what that is. Okay. Would you care to explain what that med bed is? Med bed soon. I don't know what that is. Hey guys, Dave the teddy bear dog says, hey guys, have a great night. Happy New Year. I'll try to come back if I can. Okay, Happy New Year. They also retrieved, hang on. They also retrieved feathers flying. Yeah, that's going to go on another shot. Actually it is. Somebody had Candy Garrison Acres says they also retrieved JFK Jr., his wife and his sister's bodies. I didn't know that they retrieved it. Okay. Oh, Brenda Chick says my ornament grew legs and still only 5:05 p.m. in Hawaii. Oh my goodness. Patty Burns says you can't handle the truth. Is it Jack Nicholson line? What? What are you talking about? Okay. My goodness, I've lost my mind here, y'all. Pauline Rab, you're onto something. Bye, Dave. Okay, Rebecca's message was deleted. I don't know what that was. Medbeds equals to futuristic medical therapy. Oh, thank you. Somebody educated me on that. Emperor Iman says, where we go, one we will go all, the saying on. Well, oh, wow. I didn't know that, Emperor Iman. Thank you for sharing that with us. Medbeds equals to futuristic medical therapy and cure. Aren't we already heading that way? Aren't we already heading that way? I think we're already heading that way. It's so bizarre. Any questions for me? Any questions for me, y'all? Oh, if y'all don't have any questions, then I'll just go to bed. I can hear loud music and I can hear firecrackers already. Okay. Yeah, I know about that DuckDuckGo, that particular search engine. Oh, yeah, that would have been so much fun. I wish he could. I wish he could. That would have been awesome to get his input. We never thought about that, huh, Pauline? Yeah, we never thought about that. That would have been so awesome. Hey, Bee Bites. Hey, let's do this. Look, that Malaysia Airlines thing, I said I was going to do that, right? How about Bee Bites? Is there a chance that you can get your husband to join in on that? He can be anonymous, of course. And Pauline, can you get your friend also to join in on that? I'll let y'all know when I'm going to do the live stream. It'll be awesome if they join in. Tessie Cooper, Happy New Year, everybody. What do you think, Bee Bites? And Pauline, Bee Bites, can you send me an email? He doesn't have to disclose his identity if he doesn't want to. I can understand. I mean, you want to be safe too, but he's very welcome too. And also, Pauline, your friend, send me an email, you guys. I would love to invite them over to join us. That'll be so awesome. We'll set it up for a day where, they're both free. DuckDuckGo is a search engine like Google and Safari and all that. Absolutely. I would love it. Bee Bites, please, please, please send me an email so I can keep in touch with you. You know my email address is always in the description box, right? It is therealtarot@gmail.11. Oh my God. Here, let me type it out because I can't speak to save my life just now. therealtarot1123@gmail.com. Sherlyn, hey girl, how are you? Oh my God, Sherlyn, you are always so generous, and it was so much fun meeting with you on Zoom the other day. Thank you so much. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, Bee Bites, please email. Okay, we can do that. DTC, we can do that on mind control. Absolutely. 1010. Okay, she agrees. Ask Jeeves, yeah, way back when. Thank you, Sherilyn. Y'all, whoever was on that Zoom, can y'all please just let everybody know how much fun that was? Brenda, I don't know, honey, which email. I know I have some emails that I haven't read. I'm sure it's there. I'm going to read it. I'm sure. There are a bunch of emails I didn't get to. Now we ask Siri. Yeah, or Alexa. Y'all, it was so much fun when we got on the Zoom thing. It was just it was seriously fun. Mind control, yeah. Any questions, y'all? Not quite. Med beds are quantum that use a regeneration of electrons from the problematic cell. Yeah. I think we're already using that. I truly believe a lot of that experimentation has already started. I mean, if you go back and if you look at, way back with the Nazis and the experimentations they were doing and the research they were doing, I think it started way back then. It was shelved for a long time. What's to say that they haven't continued on the down low? I think it's already being used. We just are not so popular. I tried calling you for Christmas. Okay, Sherry. Hi, Spirit Moon. Yep, it was wonderful meeting y'all. It was so much fun. Yeah, Persephone. Okay. Yes, yes. Let's do that. Let's do that Malaysian Airlines thing. When will the reading be online? Alia, are you talking about the monthly readings? That's already should be up and running now. I know Betty White, she died. Oh my God. When will bed meds release to public? Well, I'm going to ask. How about we ask right now? Thank you, Spirit Moon. Yeah, Brenda, you missed it. Gigi Jarin, hey Gigi, thank you so much for your contribution. I appreciate you. I know, right? Air and water. Listen, it's going to be age of Aquarius. All this is going to be coming. I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be in the Cancer season. Absolutely, I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be in the Cancer season. So hang in there. You'll start hearing little bits and pieces of this information trickling down to the public during the next Cancer season. Wait. Yes, it's not public right now, but I'm sure, experimental stages, as I said, but I'm sure they will start bringing that into focus, and that little, you know how they go to, for research purposes, you know how the doctor's office calls you and say, hey, this pharmaceutical company is doing a research and you have all the parameters of whatever, they're going to experiment a particular drug on you and this and that free of cost, etc. Will you sign up? That's how they're going to start introducing this. Wait, I thought she'd make it to 100. Me too. Yeah, I know. Wait, pings from cell phones that match people on the flight, I meant. Yeah. The pyramids use photons to create negative energy that reaches equilibrium and instantly creating an abundance of energy that can be channeled and distributed. Isn't that fantastic? So much power over there. I mean, nanotechnology, what? Type of thing. Elena, hey Elena. Number one fan, she goes, I'm the number. You are so sweet. Thank you, Elena, for your contribution. I really do appreciate you. I don't think somebody else told him to go for it. I think he did. He was a little bit cocky and he was like, I can deal with it. It's not that bad. I can make it. Yes, I already sub to the new channel. Thank you, Gypsy Girl. Yes, y'all, please sub to the new channel. I just have an introductory video on. I guarantee within the next couple of days, you'll have the videos up for that too. Please do sub for the real Astrology 1123. I would appreciate it. Elena Online says, yay. Elena. Oh, I already sub. Thank you. Merit Sega. Yeah, we are not peddling other channels here, Polynesian Grooves. We're not talking about other channels. So it's not like we're advertising for other channels here. And yes, the Zoom was by invitation only. Crystal Pink, I sent you an invitation. Absolutely, I did. Check your email. I had announced whoever wants to be on that Zoom call to please email me, and the first few people who get in that list I will send out the emails. And I think I sent you an email anyway. I think check your emails. Possible? Polynesian groups possible? Oh, new Astro sub, LA Reynard. Hey, thank you. Excited. Just give me another couple of days. 1st and 2nd of January, the videos will be up. So I think one video will go up tomorrow. I'm just kind of cleaning up, and the other one will go up. So because astrology, there's a lot more to it. I'm going to start slow because it can get very heavily. And Zoom was a lot of fun, y'all. You know, your privacy will always, like she said, I'm all about keeping your privacy. That's why I want to reiterate, it's going to be a very safe environment. Once you get on the Zoom call and we see each other now, I will never post that on YouTube. I'm not going to post those sessions. They are recorded. I will keep them for my records, but I'm not going to post them on YouTube. Because people can see our faces and all that. No, we don't need that. Why? You know, let's be safe, right? Let's be safe. I'm disappointed that Betty White didn't live to see her 100th birthday. I'm disappointed. Smiling is contagious. Hi. Leslie Bonito says, good night. Wishing all of you a happy new year. Thank you. You too. Gypsy girl, thank you. Should we just call it a 10-4, y'all? Because I think everybody wants to go and enjoy the New Year's Eve or whatever's on TV or celebrations, right? Oh my God, a 1.5-year-old twins and a 4-year-old. Oh, I know how you do it. Are you guys ready to call it 10-4? So y'all can all go be with your families and ring in the new year? Nobody's answering me. What's that? Who wrote that? There are white papers about it. It predates the way it predates the ISIS. It's essentially just photosynthesis. That's a very, very interesting subject. Rihanna Bora. Thank you, Rihanna, for sharing that. We were recovering from being sick all. Xmas. Oh my God! Luckily, not the Rona though. Oh, good. Oh, that's the new name for it. I get what you're saying. Absolutely, Brenda. Absolutely, sending prayers your way. Me neither. I don't think I'm going to make it to midnight. I'm going to basically go and pass out. Oh my God. LA, good night. Much love to you. Happy New Year's, Brenda. 10-4, Patty Bun says, Kirtana and Real Family, looking forward to seeing you all in 2020. Yes. Hey Karen, happy safe New Year's. Karen, it was such a pleasure meeting with you and seeing you on the Zoom. Angela Smith says, good night. Pray for a beautiful New Year's. Absolutely. 19 days of COVID. Oh my goodness. New Year. Getting better. I'm glad. Oh. May all have a blessed, healthy, happy New Year and stay safe. Thank you, Nana. Oh, you're welcome. Sherilyn Softness says, no, she has nowhere to go or what, no plans, or she doesn't. I'm sure she has some. I'm sure she'll be like, Kirtana, stop gabbing, let's go. I need to go watch TV or whatever. Yeah, me neither. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Nana says, see you all next year. Hey, Nana, thank you for joining us. I do appreciate you, and see you next year. Yes, this new moon is going to be very interesting. Love to all of you. Happy New Year's. Elena, oh my God, that was so funny. I'm wearing my best robe to walk to my living room. Hello, my God. Oh. Happy New Year's, everybody. I wish you all the very best. Thank you so very much. Okay. Happy, let me type it out, New Year to all. To all of you. Y'all be safe, be kind to each other, right? And I want to say a big thank you to all of you all for supporting me this year. I do appreciate you, and I would appreciate your continued support. And I appreciate you. You all know that your contributions, your donations, your presence, your comments, your encouragement is what keeps me going. So thank you so very much to each and every one of you. Please go and sub to the Astrology channel. I would appreciate that. And yes, let's get on that list and let's get that Zoom stuff going on. And next time I plan on having something, I'll let you all know. And whoever sends in an email saying that put me on the list, I'll send out the invitations. The only thing is, Zoom, I'm not going to put it on YouTube, and just know that you all don't have to pay for it, unless of course you're doing a personal reading, then you pay for the personal reading, but you don't have to pay to accept an invitation to come on to Zoom. Just know that, okay? So all right, I'm going to call it, y'all. Love you, Kirtana, and love to Texas. Yes, thank you, Texas Patriot. I feel like I'm going to crash out. All right, y'all. All right, I'm going to call it 10-4, okay? 10-4, everybody. This was a short one, but that's fine, right? They don't have to always go on till 11 o'clock or 11:30. Happy New Year. Roberta Feldman says, Happy New Year. Yes, thank you, Texas Patriot. Thank you for saying that. Yes. Gypsy Girl, thank you. Brenda Check, Persephone, Pamela Stritman, 10-4, Polynesian Grooves, good night. Texas Patriot. Sheldon Shopner, Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you. You are awesome too. Spirit Moon, thank you so much, Spirit Moon. Love you too. Elena Online, Texas Patriot. She's thanking Texas Patriot. She does an awesome job, y'all. I mean, she's just fabulous. Gigi Jardine says, hi, Gypsy Girl. Mary Ganut says 10-4, good night. Brenda Chick 10-4, DTC Prime 10-4, Patty Burns 10-4. Oh, Texas Patriot says, Happy New Year, everyone. May the 2022 New Year bring an abundance of love, health, peace, prosperity, and happiness, and endless blessings. So generous of you to be even saying that. Thank you so much. Gigi says, okay, Miss Talent Mama. Thank you. Good morning from South Africa. Hey, Happy New Year, Sonia. Sonia Botha, I haven't seen you in a while. Karen Stitz says Happy New Year. Oh my goodness, it's already January 1st, 2022 in South Africa. Roberta Feldman. Thank you, Noble CE. Much love to you too. Patty Burns, Texas rocks. She does. All right, y'all. I am kind of losing my energy. I'm kind of actually at the point of crashing, I have to say. So I'm going to call it 10-4, okay? And I'm out of here because my eyes are really just dragging. So thank you so much, everybody. Much love to you. Pamela Strutman, Terry Smith. Till next time, everybody be safe. Right? We should be singing Old Lang Syne, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here, let me see if I can get that going.
I just wanted something better for myself.
We don't need that. I'm trying to see if I can get that. Hang on one second. All right, y'all. Happy New Year's, everybody. Take care, be safe. And as I said, yes, that song does make us a little sad, right? We're talking about all that has been, right? So, but that's life, right? It does go straight to your soul. It is one of those deep songs. So I just wanted to play a little of that. So thank you all very, very much. Be safe. Enjoy your New Year's. Get rested. And take care, okay? Yeehaw! Queen of Wands says, hello, real family. Happy New Year's. Thank you so much, Queen of Wands. We are just about calling it 10-4, actually. All right, everybody. This is really 10-4. Let's get out of here. Go enjoy. Celebrate the New Year's Eve with your loved ones and bring in the New Year's. Much love to all of you all. Take care. Bye for now. All right. All right. Let's end that.